It says we are live, but let me double check.
Well, I don't think YouTube would lie to me.
Well, it's not YouTube, it's StreamYard. Hello.
StreamYard, I don't know.
Oh, yep.
Well,
It
we're
says
definitely live because the notification just came in.
Barbarian, do you have me on notification? The bell?
Of course.
What? I'm honored.
I know. You should be.
And I just want to shout out to Rob Worst, the greatest community member of them all. UN top community member.
Yay! First here wins the no prize. Congratulations on your no prize win! Yay!
If Barbarian had his keyboard, I would say you win a song off the keyboard, but he hit it or something. I don't know what he did.
I dropped it.
Was it because I made fun of it that one day, so you smashed it in a temper tantrum? Because that'd be kind of cool and weird all at the same time.
I totally was like jamming so hard. I just start smashing it.
I feel like you're not as committed to our little show here as I would like, because when it comes time to sell your comics and make money, you promote it, you'll put stuff on Instagram. But when it comes to our little show here, you literally texted me like 5 minutes ago and said, "Hey, did you want to go on tonight? I got books I want to open."
Now, to be fair, when I got your package before I started work on Thursday, I said, "Yeah, do you want me to open it on the show, or do you want me to just open it?" And you're like, "I don't care. Do whatever you want to." I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll keep it for the show." So I had planned the show, but 10:30 came around, hadn't heard from Craig. I don't know what's going on.
I'm so confused because of
you froze.
Right?
Wiggle your wire.
It's on Nemo's channel, the auction, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so if you haven't seen it on Nemo channel, I think they're gonna try to do it, if not every week, every other week on I don't know what day. So I got confused because I couldn't remember suddenly if we do it on Monday or Tuesday, because I know the auction's the other day. So I was like, Jesus, is it there tomorrow night? I couldn't remember.
We were supposed to be trying to do this on Mondays, and we're gonna try doing the auction sale or whatever you want to call it Tuesday before the New York Warriors stuff. Like I think, as far as if I'm to understand it correctly, from 5 o'clock until 9 is like what we're shooting for. Because Biggie and New York Warriors start around 9. We don't really want to try. I mean, we can't compete with.
I was about to say.
But I mean, at the same time, we don't want to even we wouldn't want to even try. So we'll do that.
Man. And there's Nemo. All right. So while you're opening boxes, I will show.
Oh man.
What?
I just opened this box. Okay. I guess.
Is it mine?
No, this isn't yours. This is the box I got on eBay. So one of the boxes I got I've been waiting all weekend at work. So I got.
Hold on. Nemo said he got the blessing from the Dawn to go on before them from.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that's good. Hey, Comic Corpse, what's happening? What's happening?
Did you have to kiss the ring?
Yeah, he had to kiss the ring and everything. Commitment to the cause.
Anyway, no, I got packing peanuts.
Packing peanuts rule.
Freaking hate packing peanuts. But I'll get to that because I'm going to open this up in a little bit.
Okay, so I'll show a couple books while you're getting that done.
Okay.
So I had to go through a bunch of stuff today. I know I said I didn't really want to collect Spider-Man because it's expensive, but our boy, Empty Tomb, he has asked me some questions because he has a couple books he's been holding for me, and I was like, okay, well, let's just get that done. So I feel bad. He's always one of those ones. Oh, I'll hold it for you for a while, but I always feel guilty. So he asked me about a few things, so we're trying to work something out. But
cool.
So I have this I have more than just this one that says Spidey. I have a few of these Spidey ones I bought on eBay a while ago.
Yeah, the electric company.
Yeah, so I have a few of these, but this is the ones I found when I was digging through the stuff. And then I have some of these older ones that I found that I haven't put into the box yet. And I think I got this more for that, but is the Amazing Spider-Man 102, Vampire at Large.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I could, I could go ahead and just get off my lazy tail, put it in a different bag, and
Yeah.
change up the bag. That bag's probably been in that bag for years. Who knows? And then I got 108. I think it came with that other one. I think it was like one of those really cheap on eBay, and I bought us a whole stack full of. And then here are some of the covers that I bought. What is happening to my? What in the world is that?
What?
Oh, my screen is doing all kinds of weird stuff.
You look fine on mine. I mean, you look as fine as you can.
Oh my God, what is this? I think it's trying to capture gameplay on Xbox. I don't know what my son's doing in the other room, but I don't know how to get this off.
Are we about to see him playing Final Fantasy?
I don't know what he's doing in there, but I can't get this off, and it's made my screen all weird. That is super weird. Okay, anyway, you guys can see me, that's fine. So I got some covers that I was looking for. I think I got most of the ones I wanted for obvious reasons. So this is Spider-Man 346. Some amazing. Well, I thought I was going to cover my walls in comic books. Then my wife reminded me this is not just my house, but it's hers. So they will not be covering the walls. Amazing Spider-Man 346.
I have a cover homage to that in one of these boxes. At least I think I do.
And then, hey, Great Legend Show, what's happening? You probably already said hi like 20 years ago because this thing's so delayed. Amazing Spider-Man 363. And that kind of looks like thing over my shoulder that way. I've always liked that cover. And then here is kind of why I was pulling these out, because he was showing a bunch of these, and I've always wanted to get the Maximum Carnage run.
Oh, that's why you asked me that the other day.
Yeah, I texted Fu and I said, "Hey, which ones do I still need for Maximum Carnage?" Because I know I told him one time, and I was like, "He has just enough. He has just as good a chance of remembering as I do." So he did not remember because. So I'll just show some of these that I have. This is what I have.
A good comic buddy would remember.
That's what I thought. I got two of those, apparently.
It's a disappointment.
So that is what I have. Oh, and this one too.
We have the Ultimate Spider-Man, the Spider-Man Unlimited, I mean, from that run.
No.
You know?
I don't think so.
Man, I wish I would have known that, because I just sent two of those out near mint that I put in barbarian boxes for number one.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think so. That's good though, because that's you got your box is pretty it's pretty awesome. So you want to keep it high.
What's up, big legend? Great legend.
The big great legend. Let's rename him.
Great big legend. Great big legend. No, I saw your message. I'm on my phone right now. Not what, literally, legend? But literally, so I can't write you back. But I saw it. I think I'm ready enough to show the first one. This is something I got from. I don't know. I got this stuff from Sasquatch.
Sasquatch, like randomly or from his auction?
No. He posted some slabs for sale.
Oh yeah.
Chat first, and so I jumped on a couple of them real quick. Like, what am I doing?
Hey, Z-Klex, what's happening, dude? I actually think.
Jeez. He was worried that he didn't do a good enough job packing them. I think
nobody wants to send you packages because you'll put them on blast.
Yeah, it's funny that it's almost like no one wants to send me anything because they're scared. They're scared. Oh God, he's gonna like critique it. But that's what I'm about to do with this one from YouTube or from Facebook, from eBay. Like I'm definitely gonna be critiquing the hell out of it because they sent me bubble peanuts or whatever, packing peanuts. I'm almost
Yeah.
there.
Well, I was sent a box to Barbarian Kung Fu. One to finish a trade that we traded like a year ago, and then the rest of it was just books I thought he would like. And I had it all ready, but it was like super early in the morning, and I was yelling at kids to get to going so we could get to school. And I got it all in the box, taped it up, dropped it off at the post office, came home from work, and like all the packaging that I had laid out, bubble wrap, and the whole 9.5 was still sitting on the counter. So I sent him books non-wrapped up to the guy who will put you on blast for not packing properly. So I'm pretty excited about what he finds.
Sasquatch has done a good job. He sent me some stickers, and he bubble wrapped the slab in between cardboard. So he did good, and he put cardboard on it where I could just cut it with my knife, which is very smart because that's what I do.
I'm still trying to figure out.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there again. Okay, good. There's cardboard in between them too.
I can show embarrassing how bad of an artist I am. Look. Woo.
It's not bad.
Remember that day I was like, I'm gonna try to draw as fast and ugly as I can because I want to convince myself that I can't draw on a real comic book. Look at
that. I have to get those out later because they're in between the plastic. So for the first one here, we have Thanos number 17, 9.6. That's a variant.
Oh, see, I wanted that one.
I know. That's why as soon as I saw it, I was like, hell yeah, I want that for $20.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted. But
it's hard to see. I got so much glare. You can see like my Savage Tales in the reflection. Anyway.
That was like the only one that I was like, I got to find $20 to come up with, but I was like, nah.
This is a third print variant. I don't know if that means it's a third print and a variant, or it's just a third print variant. Or I don't think I own any third prints, so that's pretty cool. It's got Silver Surfer Black holding Thor's hammer, smashing. I think that's Cosmic Ghost Rider's face in.
There we go. Sorry about that.
There, you can kind of see it a little bit better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I should have done that from the beginning.
That's cool.
Like that's cool. Hey, I lay a comic. What's happening, dude?
And then this is a Silver Surfer number 50. I have Silver Surfer number 50. I just don't have the slab. 9.2.
Yeah, that was the other one. Dude, I feel like you watched me make a comment in the chat because you got the two that I was talking about. But I had that one from those comic guys sent me that, and it was a pretty nice one actually. So
yeah,
I didn't think I needed two of them.
I wonder why this would have got a 9.2 because it looks pretty freaking flawless to me.
I wonder if those books from the 90s that have all the shininess, I wonder if those grade a little bit harsher just because the shyness is like more susceptible to things.
It's definitely harder to press them without being able to tell. So that's cool. I like that. Thank you, Sasquatch, for the excellent deal. Good stuff. On to the next. I'll show you these while I'm opening up the eBay purchase, which I've already got it cut open. But I sent some books to EGS.
Oh, good Lord.
About it in the chat. And there, I sent him 3 books. Tony was doing a special on grading and certifying the Sin Potter art covers. And I have one that I thought was awesome. And I had it framed hanging on my wall. And when he's talking about slabbing it for like a discount, and I've been wanting to try them anyway. So I said, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So I got this one. Is the Secret Wars 1 sketch of Black Suit Spider Ham.
That is pretty awesome.
The matching label to the letters, black and yellow. Just like the letters are black and yellow. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this one came out. Their slabs look nice. Like I like them. I guess they're comic skins. Is that right? Somebody said that you can buy these. I don't know if you can buy the interior well on it. It's got like the plastic liner on the inside that the book's like vacuum sealed into or something. It's got a heat press line across the top, which one of the things that I didn't like was they have the heat press line. It's crooked.
Yeah.
Like, look how crooked it is.
Yeah.
And that's not because of the angle I'm holding it at. Like, you can see the gap over here is like non-existent, and the gap over here is like a 1/4 inch. So, I mean, it's kind of nitpicky, but I mean, what can I say? It makes the book look like it's sitting in there crooked. When I look at that line, it makes everything look off, but it's not really.
And now that you know it's there, right?
Yeah. I don't know. If for what it is, it's encased, which is why I get stuff slabbed. It's protected. The grade is whatever. Like, I don't agree with this being a 9.6. I don't think it was that high. There's 3 huge spine ticks on the outside that you can see from the cover. Like, if you looked at it, you can see great big spine ticks on it. So for it to have gotten a 9.6, I don't know how that could be. But I don't know. Do they grade the cover, the sketch cover, when they're grading a comic?
I have no idea. I have never seen anything off to get slabbed in my life.
Now, these two, like, I'm not at all happy with them, to say the least. From what I understand, he sent me scans of them, and I'll show you the first. Well, the Wolverine #1 in the scan looked good. Like, I didn't see anything as far as any defect on the book. But now there is. Like, it looks like the cover slid back off the interiors, and so the staples are sunk in. It doesn't look like they tore, but that's where you get staple stresses, is from that cover getting slid back and forth over years. This was like a perfect copy. Like, nothing. I literally used a magnifying glass to go across the back of it looking for fingerprints, scuffs, anything. And I pressed this book before I sent it off and cleaned it. So all the white on the back, there's little certificates that give you the grader's notes. And the grader's notes don't say anything but scuffing at the top and bottom corner on the spine. But like this, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really agree with the way they were graded.
So,
but I didn't get them. I didn't send them there for the grade. I sent them there to get encased, so they would be slab protected or whatever. I don't really care. This one came back the grade that I figured it would, but this book is all screwed up now. It's the spectacular, and I did both of them with the black because they're both black books. I thought that looked really good. Just solid.
It does actually look really cool. I do like the different colors on the top.
Yeah. But this book here, it is like the interiors completely slid out from the bottom of it.
Oh yeah.
You can really tell. I don't know how well you can tell in here, but the cover it's a good like 1/8 of an inch slid up. And there's tears where the staples are at, so you can tell that it happened. It wasn't. This is the same way. I pressed and cleaned this before I sent it. It didn't have that issue when I sent it off. Let's see this. You might be able to see it. See right there?
Oh yeah.
You can see the cover and the pages and everything don't line up at all. Now this got an 8.0. If that was like that before it was graded, there's no way it would have got an 8.0 because that's a pretty major flaw to get an 8.0. So it kind of tells you. And this thing is like the cover is jammed right up to the line where it's sealed, where it's heat sealed or whatever. So it's like it got crammed up into it. I don't know.
Now the Wolverine one, did you feel like that damage was there before you sent it off too, and you just didn't agree with the grade, or that's more?
I know the damage wasn't there. I know for sure it wasn't there. And he chalked it up to shipping, that it was done in shipping.
Oh,
From the scan of the Spectacular Spider-Man one that he sent me, I can tell that the cover was already slid up. It just wasn't as bad as it is now. So I don't know if that happened and then it got worse. I know it wasn't like that when I sent it off, but like I said, I didn't send these out for the grade. I sent them to get protected, and I'm not gonna take them out and send them somewhere else because that would cost me even more money just to get them protected.
how much was the process there from them?
For the Sin Potter one, there was like a code or something. You know, it's certified that it's his, like because he does the signature certification.
Yeah.
So it's certified that he did it, and that costs extra. There's the custom label costs extra, but I also use the economics and comics code. So the custom label was free. That's like $5 off for each book. But he because of what happened, he refunded me the cost of doing these 2 books. So all I paid for was to do the Secret Wars one, which the Secret Wars one was totally crooked when I got it. It was like completely shifted inside of it and slid down, but I was able to tap the thing around and get it to where it's centered again. But the book itself didn't have any damage done to it. So they kind of move around a little bit. Way more than CGC books do.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. I was gonna ask because I mean I don't have a lot of slabs, but they don't move. Like I don't know if I threw this across a room, I'm not sure it would move that much. Like
the CGC one will move if you want it to. It just there's not a lot of room for it to move. But I've had the first books I got done at CGC came back with really, really bad Newton rings, like really bad. And so that was the first thing I did was I went online, like I Googled it, how to get rid of these things on my slab, you know. Some guy was like, just tap it on the side a few times, and sometimes that little shift will make them go, and it worked. It made them go away a little bit, but yeah, one of the ones, the Hulk 340 that I have, it was able to like totally move it around inside of there because I was hitting on it. That one had really bad rings in it. Not as bad as that.
But do you think they can move that much? As much they moved in the much damage they had just from shipping? I mean, I know you can't.
I don't know. I can't say. I don't know.
Because I mean, post office or whoever sent that can be rough, but I don't know.
The thing was packaged so well, and the box wasn't damaged at all. It didn't have any like smashed in corners or anything, and the things were wrapped up in so much bubble wrap and everything.
Oh, and by the way, I was looking in this little pile I have.
It was wrapped around. There was tons of it.
I was looking in the pile, and I'm pretty sure this is a barbarian kung fu pile that I have. And then
there you go.
Once you started saying that, I was like, I could have sworn I've seen that. Did I get see it from you, or do I have it? And there's like this little mini pile here that I haven't put away yet. And I think they're from you. They're mostly from you, but that was in there. So I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now that you said that, I'm pretty sure I have that.
Could be.
Future.
Speaking of from you, here's what you gave me. Or should I wait till last?
No, go ahead. Go ahead and do mine and get better stuff afterwards because
get stuff I bought. But yours is a mystery to me because I only know the one thing that's in there for sure.
You know everything that's in that thing, 100%.
He sent me a box. Oh, yay!
Yay!
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's right. You sent me a bunch of these awesome House of Mystery.
That apparently I got from Parker. I didn't remember that, but he knew exactly what was wrong with every one of them. So,
The Secret of Sinister House. Oh, look at that.
Those are awesome.
I don't buy DC, but I do buy DC horror. Oh, yeah, cool. This is awesome. Vader's giant size.
Those 3 books right there I'm already regretting, but Barbarian's the man, so.
Did I already press this?
Yes, you did, sir.
It looks like it.
That's how you knew That's how you knew I had it. And I was like, why didn't you just say you wanted it right when you started pressing it? And you were being all weird. I was like, you could have just had it right when you pressed it if you had just.
Man, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna ask you. Oh, hey, I like your comics you sent me to work on. Can I have one?
Yeah,
Nah,
I sent you like 10 giant sized books. Oh, yeah, that's the good one.
yeah, I needed this one. Sweet.
So, do you think that it arrived okay? Did it look
Yeah,
pretty?
everything's fine.
Okay, good.
It's in a Gemini, so they're not gonna get messed up unless you don't tape them down. Like if you were to have stuck it inside the little flappy thing and not taped that down and not taped it to the box, just closed it, then they'll move around. But you sealed it up tight from the inside. So.
Show that last book again. Hold on, let me go.
Low price.
I should have went solo layout the whole time. I apologize. Yeah, so that one, I was flipping through books randomly one night off air, and he was like, "Oh man, I shouldn't let that one go. I regretted it." And it was like, I don't know, like the next day, comic book had a comic book sell, and that was one of the books he put up there, and I was like, I got to get one for Barbarian.
I was happy when I found the one that I had, but at the same time, it's like, man. Like I can't keep everything I want. And so like, especially this last year, I've been really on this like, I'm okay. Anything that looks good, if I can get it cheap, I'm gonna get it. But I can't get attached to everything. Like I have to cut the cord on some stuff. And so that was one of the things where it's like, man, this is a freaking awesome book, and I love it, but I'm gonna get rid of it. And as soon as I sold it, I was like. Good, I sold that.
Well, I'm glad I found
I'll put this in one of those comic frames and hang it on my wall because that's what I wanted to do with the other one. That's awesome. Thank you.
What's up, Kachun and DK Comics and Cosplay? I still have their a chair warmed up, ready for them whenever they decide to grace us with their YouTube presence again. But
whenever they want to do some hunting,
anything. Comics with Bueller. What's happening, sir? Thank you for coming in.
What's up, Bueller?
Suddenly, the whole class of people just raised up with those three.
This is not a Bueller box, but it came in a Bueller box.
You know what a Bueller box looks like.
I know. It's like everybody's recycling them. Man, I got a stack of them mugs I use. So let's see. This one came from eBay. I bought this. Okay. First off, I bought this, paid $9 shipping. I moved my marker. They charged me, they paid $3.79 to ship it to me media mail.
That's how you make an extra couple bucks. That's how you make the extra couple bucks on eBay right there, friend. You know that.
So they made at least $5. They made about $5 on shipping, unless they spent $5 on packing peanuts.
Well, maybe. That's how you do it. That's the. Wow, that's kind of annoying to be honest with you. Like, I'm not like a really big clean, neat freak. Clearly, from you see from behind me, but packing peanuts are really annoying.
Do you know that this kind of packing peanut? Okay, here's a science lesson. This kind of packing peanut will never biodegrade. It will be this until the day that the sun explodes and the earth sucks into a black hole into oblivion. This one, on the other hand, is made out of oatmeal, and you can eat it. I don't recommend it because it doesn't taste good, but they're made out of oatmeal.
So you heard that they're edible, so one day you decided to go with it? Is that why you know they don't taste good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are. I watched somebody put one, like you put it underneath, like put it in a bowl of water, and it'll just turn into nothing. It turns into like almost like gel. But it's because they're made out of like this plant-based oatmeal substance. Don't worry, I'm just still throwing packing peanuts into another box so they don't get all over. And I was like, if they're made out of oatmeal, I wonder how they taste, because oatmeal tastes so good. They didn't taste good though. Okay, finally did that. I didn't get too many packing peanuts everywhere.
Kachung, you're blue. Are you out of town or something? Oh, just playing.
I'm sorry, I can't address the chat because I don't have the chat. Because all I got is my phone. But I did get a good deal on these. I think that they probably did that with the shipping because they thought it was going to sell for way more than it did. Because I was the only person that bid on it. Because there's absolutely no one else, apparently, in the world.
So, as you know, I'm on Poor Street, and then I went down Poor Street, made a right turn into the back alley. But I've been trying to go on eBay and snipe a couple books for you and Nemo on your list. First off, yeah, nobody wants to let me have anything anymore. I feel like I used to be able to, I guess because I didn't care and I would just get whatever I thought was a good deal. But now that I'm actually looking for stuff, I feel like nobody's lets me have those bids anymore. There's always like a second bidder, which irritates me.
My list is expensive, so I don't recommend you doing that.
No, I mean, I did find I had one and I could have got it if I wanted it, but the guy was being so aggressive, I was concerned it was you, so I gave it up. And it was it was Howard the Duck, and it was like 2:00 in the morning, and I couldn't sleep. And I had it, and like nobody was doing anything. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I was like, I went to go check how bad it was. So I put up $1, and it's like, oh, you're the high bidder. And then it was like, boom, you weren't again. And I was gonna try to save it, but I was
the error print one.
Huh?
You're talking about number 32, right?
Yeah.
Is it the error print one though?
Yeah, I think it was. That's what it said anyway.
Yeah, there's one that I've been watching on eBay for about a year now, and it's reasonable. Like it's not expensive. It's just a matter of actually buying it. And I probably I got these with a gift card I got for Christmas, and I probably could have just got that book, but I'd rather get whatever this is, 6 or 7 books for.
Yeah, so like so I was just testing the waters and I went up like $1, and the guy would always do it. And then I went up $1 and I didn't get it. Like it didn't say you're the high bid.
Yeah.
So I went up like $5 just to test the waters, and I was already kind of higher than I wanted to. Still didn't get it. So I was like, what in the world? And then like right before it went, I guess somebody else jumped in. And I guess he had decided to stop playing games with me and go $1. And I guess he jumped up like 30 because that book went quite a lot more than what me and him were going that $1 for at first. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, because the one I'm following is the error print, and it's I mean it's only at like $19 or something like that. So.
Yeah. Now this one went, I want to say it went for more than 30, I can tell you that.
Hey. It must have been really nice, near mint.
That's what the guy claims. I don't trust.
Okay. More tape. Dang it. I hate tape. Why do people tape everything?
To keep them protected and safe. Look, he spent his $5 on tape and packing peanuts. I don't know why you were talking trash.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And I got this really big magazine, I got this really old taped up magazine sized bag that I can use. What? Oh my God.
What?
Listen to this. Oh wait, it didn't do that. They're all stuck together. Yeah. Like they're old bags that are like peeling off of each other. So this is how.
Hold on. There we go.
Number 21. These are supposed to be in really good shape too. I'll be the judge of that. That one looks nice. Number 8. Number 5. I already have number 5. If anybody wants to buy this, I'll sell it to you. Ooh, this is a good one. It's got 2 of my favorite characters on it. Number 22. We got Howard, Man-Thing. Number 23, another Man-Thing cover appearance. Bam! Number...
Poor Man-Thing.
24. They're all in really nice shape. They don't. I don't see anything wrong with any of them upon my precursor inspection. And then number 27. So the funny thing about this lot is this was a pre-built lot on eBay that somebody posted these books as a lot starting at $9 shipping. And it just so happens that except for number 5, these are all the books that I needed to finish my run, except for 32, which I'm going to get that AirPrint and the regular. But now I only need one book to finish it.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
So these are all good. They're all in really nice shape. I hate packing peanuts, and I hate when people ship me stuff media mail, because if it would have gotten inspected and they tried to charge me at my door shipping, I would say, nope, send it back. I already paid them for shipping. They can pay for the rest of my money. But hey,
It's weird because if you send it on eBay, it would have been not very much money just to ship it through regular. You'd have to ship it through media mail. It would have been like another $1 or something. eBay's pretty cheap shipping.
You could have shipped all this stuff priority mail in a bubble envelope off of eBay for less than $9. That's why when they shipped it and they were like, yeah, it's going to get there early. It's only going to take 5 days. I'm like, what the hell? 5 days? Take $9 shipping. It should be there in like 2 or 3 days. But that's why, because they shipped it medium now.
Hey, Fu, do you still need number 25?
No, I just got 25.
There you go.
You want to see it?
You forget how laggy this or how long it takes this chat to catch up, Tree. So
didn't I just say that I got number 20? Was that your boy?
No, it's Kung Ka-choo.
Well, 25 is not in here. I must have already got it.
But I say I didn't hear you say 25, but
no, it's not in here. But I'll look and see once I'm done doing all this. It's in this cabinet right here.
Kachung is probably saying that he has it for the low price of $40 if you still need it. He didn't say that. I'm negotiating for him. He didn't say any of that.
Pass. Last box. The not a Bueller box, but in a Bueller box. These are books that I got from Lady Fantastic in short box. Padawan.
Short box Padawan. Yuck.
If anybody, how many people are in here right now?
It says 6.
Okay, if any of those 6 people that are here have any inkling of buying some comics tomorrow, we're going to be doing an auction, and Shortbox is going to be with us. She's our special stellar.
Shortbox is Yucky 100.
Yucky 100. No, they have good books to sell, though. Every time they have an auction, I spend money, even though I'm not supposed to.
Shortbox is awesome. She just seems to like a lot of things I like, and she apparently has more money or has the balls to pull the trigger more than I do.
She's got bigger balls than you?
Oh, clearly she has bigger balls than me. There's no doubt about that. Every time we're at an auction and I see something I like, I don't even know if I even bother. Well, not anymore for sure, but even back in the day, I don't know if I even bother with it. He said it was on your need list, and I have it. And
my need list?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is it the symbiote list, the one we did when we first started?
I think so, yeah.
I haven't updated that thing in like a year, so I don't know.
I ever filled it out because I didn't want any gifts started heading my way. I'm very anti-gift.
I just filled it out because I thought everybody was going to, and then when I saw no one else did anything with it, I stopped looking at it.
Kachung says he could swap you for a Captain Marvel.
I got a whole bunch of Captain Marvel that's going up for auction tomorrow.
Or you could swap it for a duck book.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll look in here once I get done doing this. Like, they're right here, and they're organized well. The stuff I care about is organized well enough that I can usually go right to it.
He said, no, it was on your sticky note the other day.
Maybe I do. I might. I don't know. I'll tell you. I know I need number 20. Wait, number 32, because that's the last one. I got this for $1. This is Spider-Man Far From Home, and it is the Kellogg's giveaway. So
Did you have to send off like
I have
UPC
no
codes to
idea.
get that?
It's like 4 pages. It looks like. I collect weird Spider-Man, like any Spider-Man, like crap like this, like all the giveaways they did back in the 70s and 80s and 90s and stuff. So I didn't have this. I didn't even know about it.
You collect weird Spider-Man or just weird stuff in general?
Well, I collect a lot of weird stuff, but
Yeah, I believe I got this from you, and why you had this originally.
That's
Is it Roy Orbison? No,
it's not Roy Orbison.
I meant what's that guy's name? Like Happy Trails to You. What's that dude's name?
Yeah, that's who it is.
Dude, I don't remember his name. I mean, he was dead before I was born, probably. But
the guy that had that Golden Age collection, one of the things that I was given from his collection was like a little Tupperware box, and it was full of pins. That's where I got both of these pins from. I got the Human Torch and Silver Surfer. That's why I wear them on my hat, is to remember that guy, even though I never met him. But
this guy right here, this is one of those things you have in your life where you're like, oh, that's pretty neat. And then you could have sworn you've like either thrown away or gave it to the kids or something like 10 times. And every time I sit down, it like reappears right here where I sit. And I'm like, where did this damn button come from? I know I like tossed it over there, I put it in a box, and then I'll sit down and there it is again. I can't. It's ridiculous. Roy Rogers? Is it Roy Rogers? It's Roy something.
Roy Rogers. There you go.
Yeah.
Also got this Cloak and Dagger #1. I don't know why. I guess I like Cloak and Dagger.
I was about to say, why did you get Cloak and Dagger?
Because it is the first issue of the new format, more pages, fewer ads.
Kung Fu, you got C2E2. You're supposed to be, and in that chat, I believe I was chastising you for buying books.
It was only $1. I got this awesome Sienkiewicz Trinity. I bought some Trinity books from Comic Head 84, and so now that I know Sienkiewicz does these covers, I'll be looking for all of them.
I would say, why are you buying DC? But I know you like Stinkovich, so
yeah, I do. He's an excellent
Stinkonia. Hey, Hydra, Sir Comics and things.
Drarsar Savers.
Oh yeah, that's the one that you were just telling me about.
Yeah,
that is pretty cool.
I got this. Now I just got to find the Virgin for like less than $50.
There you go.
I like that though. It's pretty cool.
It is really cool.
And I got this here. I found when I made it to the shop to buy this book when it was brand new, they'd already sold out in second prints. They went to second print, so I had to get a second print. But it's the Wolverine versus Blade.
Oh, that's awesome! Yeah.
Yeah, and I hadn't read it yet, but I heard it's really good.
Hey, what are you doing over there in that Star Wars stuff, boy?
I'm playing.
It's like 11 o'clock at night.
No.
And you need to tell me which ones you're taking over there. You got to be checking those things out.
A stormtrooper?
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know what a
I think I spent more money on her auction than I should have.
Or a stormtrooper. I want a real one.
This is Tim Dracula #58. Blade appearance.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Arctic.
Yeah, see, it's got
Arctic.
Blade.
Does your mom know you're awake still?
Yes.
Good Lord, that woman.
And #54 of TOD.
Yeah. That's nice. I like that. I don't know why you got my face on here. Nobody wants to see that. There. Apparently, Marquis Roberts loves Cloak and Dagger #1. He's got big hearts for it.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Hey, maybe it'll be for sale on tomorrow's auction. Let's see. This is a cool book, and I didn't need, but I was like, I'll take that. No one else wants it. Journey into Mystery #13. This is like volume 2, I think. from the 70s. It's not like the cool OG one. It's a monster. Hell to blow your mind.
Dave says he needs tomb number 9.
Who?
Ka-chung.
Tomb number. I don't know if I have number 9 either.
Tune in tomorrow night on Nemo Comics YouTube channel and see if tomb number 9 will be for sale.
This is a cool. I also collect cover swipes.
Yes.
You probably know that, but I don't know if our 6 viewers know that. This is Spawn 37 is a cover swipe of Hulk 340.
Oh, that's
And
awesome. Yeah.
there's a lot of different cover swipes of that book, but yeah, you can see Spawn in the blade, and it's pretty awesome. I don't collect Spawn. I mean, if I find the newsstands, I buy those, but I do like the cover swipes. Oh man, they marked up the price. I hate when people did that. That's a bummer.
You also collect what are those things called? Ash cans too.
Yep. And I collect Man Thing. So I need to do Man Thing for my Man Thing run. This is number 9. Number 9. Number 9. He's holding a baby. Somebody marked out the price with a marker. That's not cool, but I've tried and failed at getting black marker off of covers without damaging them, so I'll just leave it.
Why are you doing this? I need to text the wife and say,
I got this week.
what?
That's everything I got this week.
Oh, that's it?
That's it, man.
You should have got none of that stuff, except the one I gave you, because that's free. But the rest of that, you're supposed to be saving your money.
Yeah, but some of this stuff that I got so cheap, like I didn't pay for the Howard the Ducks. It was a gift card. I traded
Yeah.
the white cover for the silver cover.
That was one of those annoying things that I wasn't happy about, but
Who do you think got the better end of that deal? Let's see who paid the most and
oh, yeah, no, I might have paid more for that one, but
I guarantee you did. That's what's funny is you even paid more for the one that's worth the least.
because I think I got mine off of my comic shop. I think because I knew I would never get the other one probably, so I just went and got that one because that way I'd have one of them.
I've had the one that I sent you for probably 20 years, maybe more now. Oh yeah, it would have been more now. Nah, somewhere around there. I traded a bag of weed for it.
Hey man, you can't be saying that over the YouTube. They're all super serious about that stuff now. This got shut down, demonetized. Oh wait a minute, I have like
what kind of weed? It was crabgrass.
oregano.
Oregano is spice. That's not weed. Weed. I got that book. I got 361. I got 252, and I got 362 and 363 also. I got all three of those. 252, and then I got the Spectacular Spider-Man where it's all black with it's just white, and he's like falling backwards through the building windows. That's an awesome cover. I got that one, and then I got Web of Spider-Man #1. All those books for.
I thought you still needed 252. You just want a better copy of 252?
I want one to slab. I want to have all 4 of the first appearances and the origin. I want to have them all slab.
Because I have a slab. My slab is not good enough. Here, see, here's the original one. That one he was just talking about.
Yours is plenty good for me because I'm looking at like my Secret Wars is a 7.5 and the Spider-Man Daredevil team up is at 8.0. This book's at 8.0, so I'm not really like the grade's not really my concern. It's more how it looks. Just gotta look.
One of these days, I would like to get this again, or get this, but not without. I mean, you could probably. Ooh, there you go. That kind of got it.
It's got a doohickey on it.
Well, I mean, the covers is holding on for all that's got left.
It's a survivor.
It's focus. Get my face out of there. It's she's holding on. Just a few little threads left, and that cover won't be attached anymore. Yeah. That's a nice one.
How can he be holding it mirror?
Meow, meow, meow.
Is he really pure of soul and heart and spirit and whatever?
I don't think that's it. I think you just got to be brave or something, don't you?
You gotta be. You must. What's the word? What's he say? Only those who are pure and possess the power of mirror.
Yeah, here's the thing though. Like, if you think about like whatever it says, right? But if you think about Thor, is he on the same level of purity and good person as like Captain America and a few of the other ones that lifted that? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it was more in the movie.
And like is all riled up and stuff, and he's like cussing out kids.
So I kind of question it sometimes because they kind of make it like you have to be like a super. Like I remember in the movie, like Vision grabbed it and handed it to him because he's like such a good person, and I'm like the same guy who's bragging about whoring and murdering the frost giants and drinking all the mead. That's the same level of
yeah. Because he be so worthy.
Dennis Tran is in the building.
Okay, so you show him something. I'm gonna look in here real quick.
So I was gonna say this one day, and we could probably do it a little more in depth one time with Nemo, but it still bothers me. I really, I think I've said this like 1,000 times. I really need Marvel to do something with Bishop. He's just a sexy comic book character that could use some kind of uber push.
There's number 25.
There you go. So your post note lied. You're a sir, or what they call a liar.
Oh, hey, look. There's number 33.
I thought you just said you didn't have 33.
It's not the error, though.
I know, but you just said you needed 33 regular and error.
I thought I did. I'm wrong.
Jesus Christ. You know the only good thing about you buying out stuff without realizing it is that it gives me stuff for either good trade or cheap or both. Because you're like, hey, do you need this book? I thought I didn't have one, but I end up having 4. Like that's what a lot of our conversations go.
I hate that. When I was trying to finish my Invaders run, I went to the shop. Like there's a shop right across the street from me almost. It's like literally a block down the road. And I don't often go there, even though it's so close, but it's because all their back issues, every single one is separately priced, and the guy refuses to give you, like, you can't haggle with him. It's like he gets so annoyed if you try and haggle with him that it's got to the point where it's like I don't even want to go in there because he gets his prices off of like Go Collect, which is like slab prices, and he's charging that for raw books. But I went in there because I needed these Invaders books, and I knew that I had some time to kill. And I was like, I'll go in there and see if he's got any of them. Sure enough, he had some, and I paid too much for them because I thought I needed them. But I got the cheaper ones. And I get home and I already had some of them. I forgot to cross them off of my list.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody should have some kind of website or some kind of app that you could, upload the books you have so that kind of stuff wouldn't happen.
You mean like Key Collector?
Oh, there's the other one that people have talked about, not Key Collector. There's other ones that people have talked about.
I have a Word document that I keep track of all my stuff on, but
yeah,
just like the CLZ app, you have to update the thing. It's not going to do it for you.
Is it kind of like your symbiote's need list? Yeah, you got to update it and look at it once in a while before it functions properly.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there that I have now.
Yeah, if you go back, Mr. Roberts, if you go back to, I was watching some of the X-Men cartoons the other day, because that's what I grew up on. And if you go back and look at that, the way that Cable and Bishop are done in that cartoon thing, dude, I feel like they could run the entire empire of Marvel off those two if they would just do it right. Because Bishop is
badass.
Bishop is freaking amazing. Why isn't he, with all this push of like, hey, we should have diversity, instead of changing characters, just you got Bishop and he's pretty much fucking sweet. Just let's get this man his own book and let's start pushing some stuff here.
So does the DC, does the Disney app, does it have the X-Men cartoon from the 90s in it?
I think so, but that's not where I was watching it. But I think somebody said they did. I could look if I had my controller, but I don't have it.
I've seen every single one of them, but I would love to just sit down and binge watch the whole thing from end to end.
It's good. I've been trying to convince my daughter, and I almost had her the other day, but I could tell she was doing it to be nice, and I actually want to convince her that she likes that idea of doing her gymnastics routine to the X-Men theme.
Yeah.
She was like, no. She was like, no, Dad. And the other day she was like, well, I guess it's pretty cool, but I could tell it was like one of those, I want to be a good daughter, not because she actually thought it was a good idea. So I was like, no, I don't want to. I want to fool you into thinking it's your idea. I want to force it.
I just remembered something else that's funny about these EGS books that I got. I didn't check the rest of them. Let me check the rest of them real quick. Okay, they're both right. So all three of these are Marvel books. That one says Marvel.
Yeah.
And that one says Marvel. Same spot. This one says Marvel right here.
Uh-huh.
It says DC Comics up here.
It does say, yes, it does. It does say DC Comics. Well, there you go.
I didn't even notice it until I took a picture of it and posted it. And I was like, shit.
Yeah, I feel like for as much as you put people on blast for their packing abilities, I feel like you have been very gentle, because I know some screw-ups on those slabs, and it wasn't good. It's not a good look.
The guy tried to make it right.
There you
He
go.
did way better than the freaking Agents of Slab people did. The guy from Agents of Slab doesn't give a shit about my books. He doesn't give a shit that he messed them up. I mean,
salty he gets.
he wanted to like make it right, but once they found my books, like that was it. Like I had to like ask for a discount to make up for the fact that they had like lost my books, and it took like 5 times longer from Agents of Slab.
Like you can always tell.
Like it didn't take a long time, and whether or not like, you know, I don't know if they were done like this. I have no way of proof that anything he did was wrong, or that he messed them up, or he being, you know, his company, not him in particular or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, I liked this. I liked what he's doing. I like how they look. Like I like the slab. They're way cheaper than going through like CBCS or CGC.
Yeah,
like
CBCS.
You can get custom made labels, like where it's like, you know, I want one that's like pink and it's got like swirly polka dots, and he can make whatever you want to, which I think is cool. I don't really think it should cost more, to be honest, but then again, it doesn't, because there's a code out there that pretty much all of us know of where you can get it for cheaper.
I just think it's funny because you're a pretty nice guy, and you're like, oh shucks, they tried their best. But when you talk about that one company, you're like, yeah, those bastards. Like it goes totally.
I mean, I paid the other. First of all, that was a shit show from the start. The other company, like seriously, like I should have not used them, and I went against my better judgment using them.
It was Nemo's fault. He was there. He could have stopped.
With these books, like, yeah, I mean, they're fucked up. They are. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like you can see, I hate this freaking camera. That white line is the back cover pushed up past the top of the book, and it goes all the way across there.
Yeah. So you can see it a lot on the top part. Yeah.
Like there's actually a hole. You can see the hole where the cover slid up off the book. It didn't look like that in the scan that I got from him. It looked like the cover, like the scan I got from him, you could see a tiny bit of the insides where the cover had slid up a little bit when they put it in. And I know that the book wasn't like that when I sent it to him. If this was an expensive book, you know, like something that actually like would have been valuable and it got fucked up, I would definitely be mad. But I literally only wanted this to be in something to protect it. So I'm not, that's why I'm not so mad about this. The stuff I sent to Agents of Slabs, like that one book, you couldn't replace it. And then the other ones were all sent off to get graded so I could resell them.
Yeah,
like
but
they were all worth money and I wanted to resell them.
you sent them to him to protect them, and they are now worse off than you sent it to him, though. That's kind of where I'm going with this.
I can see, because they move around in the thing so much, because it's not as tight a seal as like the CGC stuff, and the guy's still trying to figure it out. He hasn't been in business very long. The serial number on these are like 250s. So he hasn't been slabbing stuff for very long, and hopefully they'll get them figured out. And to be honest, like I didn't even ask for it. Like I sent him a thing saying, you know, this is the issue I have with them, and he just refunded my money. He was like, here, yeah, you can have your money back. They shouldn't look like that. And so it's like, without me even having to suggest anything, he gave me a full refund on those 2 books. Now, like I was saying in the chat, in our chat, I have a different outlook on customer service and stuff like that. Like for me, if I was doing something and something I did got to somebody and it was totally messed up, I would 100% not only just refund them their stuff, I'd be like, do you want to send them back to me? I'll pay to send them back to me, and I'll open them back up. I'll see if I can make them right again, reseal them, send them all back to you, you know, regrade them or whatever. Like I would offer to make it 100% right, free of charge, and give you your money back, because I know if I do that for somebody, the chances of them using me again are really high. Now, just refunding my money, like that's something. Like I'm not mad about not having to pay for it, but at the same time, like the books are damaged.
Yeah, I mean, and then it's it's cautionary. Like I don't know if you want to go to them for really expensive books, but now
I would never. No.
Yeah,
Definitely.
well, now that's simply off the table for a lot of people now. You know what I mean? That's not a good look for business either. To like, if you had said that he sent with my refund, he sent me the exact same book, you know, slab perfectly done with my original book, then I'd be like, oh wow, at least he took care of you. But you know,
yeah. So that's the kind of thing I'm thinking. Like,
yeah,
if it was me and you really wanted to like make it up to the customer, you would go over the top to make it up for the customer. It's like giving me a refund without having to ask for it. It's you know, that's what I would expect. Like to keep somebody coming back that you've messed up on their stuff, or if it happened in shipping, then he didn't mess it up. But I know that the Spectacular Spider-Man book was messed up in the scan that I got from him. This book here wasn't, like the scan he sent, it wasn't messed up in it. You could see, like, I don't know if you can see it in here or not, because the glare on my phone is stupid, but can you see how the staple is sunk in?
Yeah, no, you can see it a little bit. Plus I saw, yeah, no, you can see it real good right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the scan that he sent me, the staple was actually sticking out past it. Like you can tell that the spine hadn't done that. And on this one, here, I'll take this thing out of there. Maybe
I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna the chat. So Kachung says, hey, we should meet up with Fu one day, maybe when you're up on our side of the city at our LCS.
So that white line right here,
yeah,
you see, that's the next to the last page where the cover has slid over, and it goes all the way up to there. The front of the book, it has a tiny bit of it. It has just a little bit. So what has happened with this one is the cover, the interior slid out. They slid this way, and the cover stayed in place. That or the interiors are where they were and the cover slid. One or the other.
Something happened.
But this is the same way. Like, it's all the way up against the little line that they press in there. No, it's not either. They only sealed this one once. No, they didn't. The second one's covered up with the label. So it's not all the way up in there like I thought. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look damaged. Like, it looks like if I was to take this thing out, the cover would just go right back to where it's supposed to be. But this other one, you can see tears where the staples are, where the cover slid up. And so that bums me out.
Yeah, Mo, I would say
high grade to start with. So that's why I'm like, it was just more to protect it. But you're right. I mean, I sent them to get protected, and they came back worse than they were.
Most said it sounded like it might be a shipping situation on some of those. I think so too. I think on a couple of those might be shipping. That one, I don't know. That one's got a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I could show you the scans that he sent me. Like, I can send them to you in the club or on Instagram, and you can see on the Spectacular Spider-Man one that you can see that line at the bottom where the interiors had slid down. And I know it wasn't like that when I sent it to him. I pressed that book and cleaned it, and I know for sure that it wasn't like that. That's one of the books that I got from Lady Fantastic a while back.
Well, if it was 100% shipping, then the guy at the post office should be beaten with a knotted line or whatever that line is.
I hate to assume things, like, what do they say? When you make assumptions, you make an ass of you and me.
Yes.
I feel like, I don't know. I like Tony. Like I've chatted with him before, in whatever, on Instagram and through emails, and I like what he's doing. Like, I really like the idea of starting something new and something fresh, and like getting something out there that, like, can change things. And as far as grading stuff goes, I don't agree with the grades on either one. The Spectacular Spider-Man book, I'm fine with that. Like, that's about what I thought it would be. Was an 8 to an 8.5. It was really nice, but it had issues. The other two, though, like, to get a 9.2 on this book, this is a 9.6 all day long, if not a 9.8. Like, it was like literally like flawless. I could not find a single thing wrong with it. This one here, though, let me see. Now, if I'm wrong and they don't grade the white cover that you actually draw on, then that could be why, because I never opened this book up to see what it was insides. But yeah, you can see that. There's a huge spine tick right there. And then there's two of them. Right here's one. And then there's one underneath it. But they're when you look at it, they're huge. Like, you can't miss them.
Mm-hmm.
And for a 9.6 to have 3 big ass spine ticks, I don't agree with that. But hey, I mean, I'm not a professional grader either. And maybe they do grade the interior cover and not the sketch cover. Maybe the interior cover was nicer. I won't ever know. Because I never.
Won't know for sure now.
Yep.
Well, you got them encapsulated, so they're there now, and you can always crack them later if that starts to bother you too much.
Well, I'll tell you right now, this Wolverine book I'm going to take out. This one's going to be removed, and I'm going to send it to CGC, because this is one of the books. Like, I didn't have this, but at the same time, I bought it because I thought I was going to be able to get a really good grade and resell it for way more money than I paid for it. now I'm going to be into it so much money once it gets back from CGC that I'm not going to be able to make any money on it. But I know it's a better grade than a 9.2.
So just let it go. Just let it be. Let it be what it is then. Why take that extra step?
Man, it bugs me that I can see you can almost see through the holes that the staples are in and see up through it. It bugs me that I can see the interiors through the back. It bugs me.
You got a classic Wolverine cover, just let it be.
But I've already read it, so it can stay sealed up in something. Maybe I'll find one that's graded, and if I find a CGC graded one for cheap, then maybe I'll open this one up and see if it's really messed up or not.
Do you have a
tour? So that's all that really matters.
Do you have a pile of books for tomorrow that is next to you that you can grab really fast?
To sell?
Yeah.
No, I haven't got anything ready. I have this is my box that I had from last time.
I was gonna say you can do a little preview before we go.
This is the box full of stuff that like these were the $10 ones, $5 ones. I kind of mixed them up. I'm selling this. Ooh. I'm selling this. And there's one of those Invaders books I told you I paid too much for. Got the first appearance of Ninjak and the first appearance of the guy that plays Ninjak. I got a whole bunch of DCU variants that I'm putting up. So
yeah, I think there's isn't there he was asking, is there a way you can order comic slab moments after it's printed? I believe aren't there people who kind of do that, or they at least guarantee you a 9.8 or something like that, right?
There's a Slab Hero, isn't that what it's called?
Something like that, yeah.
Slab Heroes gets a lot of new stuff and sends it off and gets it slabbed. And I want to say that he does something where you can buy a guaranteed 9.8 of a new book from him. It's just that he doesn't do every single book, you know. I don't think that you could do like an Exiles #2 when it came out, unless it was some kind of hot variant cover. But I think some places now, like Dynamite, they have, you go to their website, Dynamite has slabs where you can buy 9.8 slabs of their variants and stuff. I was going to buy 9.8 slabbed Arthur Saddam Kiss Zombies. Like the faces, the ones that they're putting out right now are the faces of Gene, Paul, Ace, and Peter. And they're freaking amazing. And they sell them. You can buy ones that are 9.8 CGC graded already. And I think you can even get ones that are signed by Saddam that are yellow label through Diamond, or through, not Diamond, through Dynamite. They don't cost that much either, like $100.
Woo, good Lord, it's a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, when you're talking about buying all 4 of them, that's $400. There's no discount. But it's $50 just for the comic, unsigned and unslabbed. So,
oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like you're going to pay half that just to get the book. So why not pay? It's $40 from the time you ship a book and it comes back from CGC. You know, depending on your shipping and how much you insure it for. And then if you're talking about a signed one for $100, you got to figure you're paying Saddam $20 to get signatures, and then you got to pay that freaking facilitator fee and all that. So it's not crazy.
No, it's not that crazy when you say it like that. But $100 still $100.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Tomorrow night, Need Mo Comics. He is in the chat, so click on him, sub him. Flip the little bell to the shaky symbol so that way you can get notified for the awesome comic book auction that they are having.
Is there a reason you have it locked on me?
Just because it's fun watching you, because you get like awkward. So then that's when the magic happens. That is when the magic happens.
Send super chats to raffles.ch. That way your super chat goes straight to the show and helps us in our production value to do all this.
To make the magic happen. Did you know I got a notification for anybody using StreamYard? I got a notification when I started today that they now support green screen for you and anybody who is appearing on your show.
Green screen?
Yeah, they support it now on StreamYard.
I don't have a green screen.
Well, all that crap you find in all these parts of the world and you never found a green screen?
I got Sasquatch stickers though. I'm a taco enthusiast. It's official.
No Saturday shows, Kachung. I have to work every Saturday. The wife is a ball buster. Sunday shows only. They rule. Saturdays is for the nerds.
Same here. On Saturdays, I sleep until 2 o'clock. And then I get up and go to work at 4 o'clock so I can go to the comic store and work.
Well, taco enthusiast, corn or flour. Nemo says those are mine. What does he mean? What is he talking about? You talking about the shakes and the jiggles or the stickers? That is disturbing. That is disturbing. It's for the kids. Did he just leave me? What in the world just happened? All right. Well, apparently the licking of the sticker was enough to get him kicked off of the stream. That was weird timing. That was awesome. Anybody who stuck around to see that?
YouTube doesn't like this.
Yeah. They already kicked you off once. Are you gonna tempt the gods of YouTube again?
Right.
No. Now see. Where is I need Parker back in here. At least when he goes to his little, he doesn't even realize he has like 25 curse words in a row. It's not licking of the stickers or rubbing them on the nether regions.
I can wave a knife around on YouTube, but I can't lick a sticker.
No, sir. We will have none of that. Thank you, sir.
I think.
Unless you're teaching some kind of like lactation, then you can probably do it.
Sometimes my phone gets really hot.
Yes, it does.
And that's why like my phone will just shut off. I just unplugged it because it's been plugged in the whole time.
You should probably have like a fan blowing on it or something.
But then you'll hear it.
Yeah, well. Well, all right. Like I said,
it's freezing out here.
Don't forget the Needmo's Comic Extravaganza auction tomorrow night. At what time?
5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Jesus, what is this? How come this hasn't appeared in one of my boxes of goodies? You know how I feel about that sexy man.
5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll beat you up. I'll beat you up.
All right. Well, thanks for showing up, guys. We sure do appreciate it. Barbarian has informed me that whether I like it or not, we will be doing this every Monday. Mondays.
Sometime at night.
I'm not sure what exact time, but we will get down to a certain time for sure.
Sometime after 10 o'clock Eastern.
Exactly, but that's when I get home. So
that's right. My wife goes to bed.
From the job that I don't get paid for. All right. Well, we love you very much. Happy hunting. Till next time.
Happy hunting. You just did that.
You don't say bye. You don't say bye in that weird, funny way. You don't say that anymore.
What's that?
Peace, I'm out of here. It's not what it was.